Hey church family! A while back, I saw on Facebook Marketplace a listing for an entire set of these chicken dishes. I immediately fell in love with them and then noticed the price tag. While the price wasn't outrageous, it was definitely more than I was willing to spend on a set of dishes that I didn't really need. Knowing the timing wasn't right, I released it, hopeful that maybe someday I'd have my very own set. A few weeks later, we had some friends over for dinner, and through a connection, she found out that a friend of hers had the same pattern of chicken dishes. This friend of a friend had just acquired more of these dishes to fill out her set, and there were some extras that she didn't have a need for. She said that if I wanted them, I could have them. I quickly replied, yes, thinking there might be a handful of random dishes left over. We made arrangements and I went by to pick them up from her. As I walked up to the porch, I could see an entire laundry basket filled to the brim with chicken dishes. There were at least a dozen plates, bowls, teacups, and saucers, even more than I had expected. There's no way to know for sure, but with the timing of how things fell, I suspect that these were the very same dishes that I saw for sale only a few weeks earlier. For a while, I had them stashed away in a cabinet, waiting for the perfect time to use them, but recently pulled them out to have them be our daily use dishes. I was reminded of how God was so faithful to provide and meet a seemingly trivial desire. Multiple times each day, when I pull these dishes out, I am reminded of God's faithfulness. In Joshua chapter 4, God provides the Israelites with a miracle by leading them through the Jordan River on dry ground. After this great miracle, he calls the 12 tribes to each stack a stone as a memorial in that place to serve as a reminder to future generations. He did this so all the nations of the earth might know that the Lord's hand is powerful, and so you might fear the Lord your God forever. Again, these chicken plates are pretty trivial, but to me, they are a good representation that God heard the desire of my heart and was faithful in providing. Something that I thought might come to fruition years down the road, he expedited that time and worked it out quickly. For some reason, my memory can be very short when it comes to good things God has done. It's easier for me to focus on the hard things or the things that maybe didn't go quite right. Having these stones or pillars as daily reminders of God's faithfulness is one way to keep my mind focused on the good things God has been faithful to provide. I am reminded that if God provides and takes care of something as small as dishes, then he certainly will take care of the bigger, more complicated things in our lives. And he will continue to work out all of the details in his timing.